Eh? You did mad. Big brother. You know that you traumatized my life. We've traumatized my life.
Lie.
So let's just. I called you to this blanket can just fuck shit off for you. Please stay on
I
now.
want us to have the conversation like this, like.
Never will I do such a thing. Never will I do such a thing. Oh my God. Isabel.
You're close. Check our light off.
We're having it.
You don't mind, but I'm not going to make you uncomfortable by imposing.
I'm not saying you should impose.
If you want something, literally say, I want something.
That's what I'm saying. I want you on my bed tonight.
Okay. Good for you then.
Good for me because I'm going to have you on my bed tonight. I'm not trying to do all of that, but I'll carry you to my bed if I have to.
I forgot to mention that Big Brother introduced the BB box in the Big Brother Naija house this season 11 to the housemates, right? And you know, previous seasons, if I could remember very well, it's like the lockdown season or so, there was Bbbnaija that Big Brother introduced as the currency for the housemate that season. They used it usually to buy things online for themselves, and they use the Bbbnaija in so many ways in Big Brother's house. So this season, Big Brother has introduced that same version of the Bbbnaija, but he calls it in this season BB box, where he says it will help the housemates in so many ways. Like they can use it to buy certain things for themselves. They can use it in so many other ways, which he will be explaining further to them in the upcoming weeks. Yeah, so that is it. I forgot to make mention of that, and sorry for not mentioning it earlier on, but I want to go into what happened after the Saturday night party, and also what is going on in today's before live eviction show, right? So now after the Saturday night party, right, there is nothing much to talk about because there was no serious thing going on aside conversations here and there. And one of the most exciting conversations that went on was between Yusuf and Bells, but I'll get into that. But before then, please do not forget to subscribe and like the videos as well. Don't forget to like the videos. Now, the housemates we had a group of housemates in the night after the party. We're having a chit. It was actually very fun to watch and listen as well. It was between, let me say, Kivo, Cassie, Barry, Gerald, Saltex, and Oyin. Yes, Oyin was later joined because Oyin was actually having a conversation with Flora outside, and she decided to go to the house to wash her car when she was passing through this housemate having conversations, and they called her, and it was very, very fun. They were playing around with her, trying to ask her which of the guys she liked in the house. She was adamant she didn't want to say, but later playfully said she preferred Cassie. And later on, Barry said he likes her. It was very fun to watch, and they actually kept us watching the house for some time because there was nothing much that was happening in their house. So that particular conversation, you could see that the cameraman actually knew that that was the only content that we had to entertain ourselves. So the cameraman was on them, and we enjoyed the playful thing that they had going. Yes. So Oyin asked Barry, you know, earlier this week, right? One of the days when Big Brother asked all housemates to go to the garden, Barry actually approached Oyin to tell her that she's actually spreading some false rumors about him that he doesn't like. And Oyin says, no, he's not spreading false rumors because, Barry, these things I'm saying, you said it to me. You told me you found Godessa, Nature, and one of the other housemates attractive, right? She mentioned 3 housemates that he finds attractive to Oyin. And Oyin was like, no, you actually said this to me, and I don't understand why you should find these 3 people attractive because there are 3 different individuals and their stature as well is not the same. So why will you be finding them 3 attractive at the same time? So he tried to explain himself by saying the things he sees in these three that makes him attractive. And it is not basically their stature. He is not considering their stature, because if he considers their stature, it means they are three different individuals that he should not be having interest or crushes on, right? So moving away from there, let's go to what Bells and Yusuf was up to. These two started their flirtatious and playful thing in the morning. Started in the morning, where Bells actually jumped on Yusuf trying to do, and they were very cautious of the camera, because Yusuf was like, he didn't want to do anything where the cameras would be on them. Bells is actually interesting to watch. This girl is effortlessly doing things that is skipping nuts to like her more, because this her situationship with Yusuf is something else. They're actually not in a shape that they've made us all aware, but they are doing things that seems like they are playing around. And it is interesting because Yusuf made mention to her that he would like to see her in his bed tonight. And she was like, if Yusuf wants something, he should just go ahead and say it. And she said, Yusuf said, yes, I want you in my bed. And if you don't come, I'll literally come and carry you to my bed. It was fun to watch. But Bells was like, there were instances where you chased me out of your bed, right? So that conversation was there. And then it was interesting. It was actually very, very interesting. So moving on to before their live eviction show today, Big Brother called, always on live evictions, on eviction nights, he calls them to have some short diary sessions to check up on them and ask them a few questions, right? Because today's diary sessions are not actually the long type of diary sections that we've been seeing. Big Brother kept it very simple. And one of the questions he asked was how they are feeling today and why they think they are feeling that way today. And also asked what they will be missing in case they are evicted from the Big Brother house. Some of them made mention of they will be missing the party, the friendships that they formed in the house. And he also asked them which housemate or which of the housemates they think misunderstood them so far in the house. So some of them went about the housemates that they think are misunderstanding them. Now, the interesting one of their answers is when Barry said Araga misunderstands him. Araga is someone he thinks misunderstands him. And I am like, don't you think Araga should misunderstand you? Because, guy, you are messing around with his girl. The girl he is supposed to have a ship with. He's seeing you around this girl every now and then. The girl, because of you, the girl is giving him attitude, and you think he should be friends with you. No, that is not something that will happen, right? So that is a Barry for you. Tram also thinks Nomi misunderstands him, and he thinks that Nomi is a materialistic type of person, and she only likes a person when they have something, right? And that is what he has observed about Nomi through their altercations. He said one or two things that made him have that notion about him. Now he called Kamsi, and Kamsi had a lot to say. She actually had a bit longer diary session because of the things she has to say, which Big Brother was also interested in listening to. Now, she says she would like to stay in the house, because that was one of the questions Big Brother threw to them. He asked them whether they think they deserve another opportunity to stay in Big Brother's house for another week. And she says, yes, she deserves that because she thinks she has a lot to do in the house. Yes, she has a lot to do. She has already started, and she wants to play along the thoughts that people have about her. She wants to play along that route, yes. And because they think she is the gossip monger, and she wants to actually spread false rumors in the house to cause chaos. So she would like to have another week in Big Brother's house. Now, Godessa also came, and she thinks that she's giving content. Yes, she's giving a lot of content, and she will also like to stay in the house. So guys, basically this is what is ongoing in Big Brother's house. So Big Brother was also summoned the two Gambits, right, Flora and Aiku, and asked them about the attacks so far. You know, Flora had already told Big Brother that she will be picking certain things from some housemates, and she said she has already done that, but some of them have noticed and others have not noticed. So we'll see after the live eviction show whether some of these housemates will complain about some missing stuffs or not. So guys, basically that is what is going on in Big Brother's house. Don't forget to like the videos and subscribe as well for more updates. Thank you for watching.